Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Vikram and you're watching Tek-Talks. So friends, this is gonna be my second video on the checkpoint playlist. And earlier we have seen that how we can install or how we can configure the checkpoint security gateway and security management server on the Gaia operating system. And in today's video, we are gonna see that how we can connect the security gateway to the management server, and apart from that we will be seeing the uh, creation of security policy that on the basis of that the checkpoint allows the traffic to the firewall or through the firewall. So without wasting further time, let's just go straight to the video. So first of all, I want to show you my architecture for this lab. And in my architecture there are basically two types of architecture. One is standalone and one is distributed. So mine is distributed, wherein the management server is on the separate server and the gateway security gateway is on the separate server. So as you can see that in my architecture there are two VMs. I'm sorry, there are two VM net that denotes that one is on internal network and we are assuming that another is on external network. So as you can see, the console PC, this side, the console PC is connected to the management server, and the management server is connected to the ETH0 interface of the security gateway. And this part ETH1 and the connectivity between the outside PC will be considering the external connectivity for this lab, and we are assuming that this connectivity is on external network. So basically this PC, the interface of the management server, and ETH0 is connected to the VMnet 1, or we can say that are connected to the single VLAN. So in the console PC I have the IP configured 192.168.218.1, and on the management server the IP is 192.168.218.2, and on ETH0 interface of security I have 200.3, and on ETH1 there should be different subnet IP address. So I have configured the IP address like 192.168.193 on ETH1, and on outside PC I have the IP address of 421.4. So basically what we are going to do is we are going to open the console from this PC and we'll connect this management server, and from this management server we are connecting the security gateway. So let me show you that how we can do this. Let's open the security dashboards, smart dashboards. I have already given the username and the IP address of this management server. I just need to give the password to connect. So upon giving the password, just click on login button. Click on OK. So I am now connected to the management server using smart dashboard. So here we have network objects section where we can see our pre-created objects, or we can add our new objects. Like I have connected to the management server. I have already pre-created management one object that is the name of my management server. So let's go ahead and connect to the security gateway. And to create the network object of security gateway, we just need to right click on checkpoint and point to checkpoint, and then click on security gateway / management. And for this video we are going to use the classic mode. We can also use the wizard mode. That is not that is not difficult. We can use both of these ways to configure the security gateway. So I'm using this one because I find this easy. So here we need to give the name of this object, like I'm giving this is GW1, and the IP address of my secure gateway is 192.168.218.3. Let's check it out on our architecture. This is 203. So this is one also 203. Let's create a trust between management server and the security gateway. So this is that is basically called secure internet communication. This is basically the secure channel between the gateway and the security management, and within that channel, from that channel, the whatever policy we applied, that goes from that channel only. Right, that is secure one. So to enable the trust between both of these objects, we need to click on communication, and this time we need to give the one-time password that we have configured while configuring the security gateway on the Gaia operating system. So mine, I have set the password. So let's give me the password, and after giving the password, just click on initialize to initiate the communication. So the trust has been established. As you can see, you can check the state here, and if in case you want to re-establish the connection between the the management and the security gateway, you can just reset, and you can just retype the one-time password, initialize it, and the trust will be established again. So as you can see, our trust between the security gateway and security management is already established. So let's click on OK. It will now learn the topology of the security gateway. Right now I have only one interface configured on the security gateway, so it has learned only one interface. Basically we must have two interfaces for the anti-spoofing to work. So let me just close it and configure another. um, let's just configure the one more interface on the security gateway. Let's right click on it, let's go to settings and click on add. Yes, took adapter. Let's make it on VMnet 2. Finish. Okay. It is also good for you that I'm adding the another interface during this video, because I'm gonna configure it to use the static IP address that we have in our architecture. And before it get published to the security gateway, we need to just reboot the security gateway once. All right, if I want to show you, let me show you whether it is showing the interfaces or not. We can see the interfaces like this by this command. It is only showing the ETH0, and as you can see, we have already added the another interface, but it is not showing up. It is not coming up here. So what we need to do, we need to reboot it, and to reboot it, we need to type reboot. And are you sure? Yes. So within 2 or 3 minutes it will be rebooted and back to the active state. And till the time it is rebooting, let me just pause the video. So guys, our management server, or the gateway server, has been rebooted, and let me show you the interface again. show interfaces. So now we have two interfaces, and let me just quickly configure it, the second interface. So the command to configure the interface, like this is the this one is set interface ETH1 and PV4 address, or according to our architecture the IP address to configure on ETH1 is this one, 192.168.2.1.3. So let me just quickly configure it, 192.168.19.3, and the mask length 24, and set interface ETH1 state on, and then save config. Alright, now if you see the config, if you want to see the configured interfaces details, we need to type fw get is. By this command we get the details of the configured interface. So ETH0 has this IP address and ETH1 has this IP address. So let's just try to re-add the gateway and re-establish trust between security management and gateway. And one more thing I want to tell you, if in case this you are unable to connect to the security management server using the smart dashboard, then make sure your firewall is turned off, or the port number of 18190 is TCP port 18190 is allowed. Right, so let's quickly re-edit it. Alright, trust is already established. Let's reset it so that it can there would be no issues going further. Click on initialize. Okay, failed. Okay, I think I have it will now learn the topology. Now as you can see, it has learned both the interfaces, and we can see the IP address configured. Close and click on OK. Generation of interface failed. This node will not be able to. Okay, no issues. So now we'll see that how we can uh, create the now the gateway has been added to the smart dashboard, and we will see that how we can create the security policy here on policy page. And basically there are three policies that should be there in the security gateway. So first policy would be management policy. So using that policy, we would be allowing the allowed users to connect to the security gateway for the management purposes. Let's right click on it and give it a name, MGM rule. Source, we can since we don't have any source, we have not created any network object except gateway, so we can directly click on the plus icon, and then we can directly click on new to add a new host or network or a group or address range. So in this video I'm gonna just create a host only. So I've clicked on host. Let's give it a name. Let's say internal PC, and the IP address of the PC is 192.168.1. Right. So this host, the traffic from this host towards the gateway or the management purposes will be allowed. Alright, so let's add services on which the traffic is allowed. HTTPS. Another one would be, if we use the footy, we will be using the SSH. And the action would be accept, and we should click on log as well. And the second rule that we need to create is this, that is, we can say some say stealth rule, that is basically used to keep an eye on the traffic on the host that is trying to connect to the gateway, except this one. So we can simply click on this one, add rule below current, or we can right click here to add a rule above and below. Alright, so let's give it a name, stealth rule, or we can say malicious, or we can say uh, unauthenticated, whatever name you would like to give. Source any, destination would be gateway, traffic any, drop and log that traffic. Alright, so this rule means that any PC who is trying to access the gateway and coming with any type of traffic would be dropped and the entry will be logged. And the next rule we are going to create is the cleanup rule, and in that rule it will be adding any source, any destination, any service, any traffic will be dropped and logged. So any traffic that doesn't come and that doesn't fall between two rules or between any rules will be dropped and logged. Now before applying this installing this policy to the security gateway, we should save it, and after saving it we will be pushing this policy towards the gateway. So we need to click on install policy. This is the one way we can install the policy. Another way would be this. Let me see, is this install policies? Oh, I'm sorry. The another way to install the policy is from the menu and the policy and install. Okay, installation target is automatically listed, and we just need to click on OK. Once we hit OK, it will start deploying the policies on the gateways, and upon completion we will be verifying that the policy has been installed or not. As you can see, the status of the policy is here, that is 14%. If you forget to save the policy, then don't worry. When you click on install policy, it will do the same thing. That firstly it will save the policy, and secondly it verifies the policy that any of the rule is created with incorrect properties, and third stage will be installing policy. So the policy has been installed successfully, and if you want to verify whether the policy has been installed or not, so basically you need to check that you are on standard policy set, and when we go to our gateway, this is the CLI of the gateway, and what command we need to initiate is fw stat to see the policy installation date and time. So the policy is standard as we saw on our dashboard, and the time is 1st Jan 2018. The time is 21 hours 21 minutes and 50 seconds. So our policy has been installed successfully, and we have verified it, and this is all on this video, and I hope you like this video. If in case you find this video useful for you, don't forget to share with the friends. And if in case you have any query, do come up with that query and use the comment section below to reach out to me. Or and thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.